Morning, guys. This is Genesis tutorial. My name is Elise. On today's video, I'll be teaching you guys on how to solve Bernoulli's equation. So I have one example. Example one is that will solve dy over dx plus 1 over xy is equal to xy squared. Now, solution to solve this, make sure that this equation will be in the form of this equation, you understand, and also make sure that dy over dx is standing on its own, because it has no variables attached to it in solving binomials equation. So now, therefore, if you check this, dy over dx has no variables attached to it, so it means that it's standing on its own. So what's next? If you check, this is dy over dx. This where p is always in terms of a, that is p is 1 over s, and this is this y, where q is always in terms of a, which is this x, and y raised to n is this y square. Okay, so therefore, what do you do now? Divide through by the highest power of y. So I have to divide this equation by the highest power of y, and the highest power of y here is y square, you understand? So divide all through by y square, so that becomes what? Dy over dx all over y squared plus 1 over x y over what? Y squared is equal to x y squared over what? Y squared, you understand? Now therefore, that becomes what? Now, if I'm to divide this, so that becomes, you know that dy over dx, you know that this thing here is, you know that this thing here is still the same thing as dy over dx, you understand, multiplied by 1 over what? Y squared, you understand? So where 1 over any number, or 1 over any fraction is always the inverse of that variable or number, you understand? So that becomes this number goes over, that is inverse law, that becomes y raised to what? Minus 2. Now dy dx plus what? This again, y cancel out, y square remains only y. I know that this is still inverse. If this y move over here, that becomes what? Y inverse 1 over what? X is equals to what? X squared, cancel out x squared, remains only s. Now therefore, what to do next? I have to find what z is. I say let z, always know that z is equal to y raised to 1 over n. So that becomes y raised to 1 over 1. Sorry, that know that z is equal to y, z is equal to y raised to 1 minus n. Okay, where so that becomes y raised to 1 minus, where n is the what? Is the highest power of y, so which is this 2. So that becomes 1 minus 2, which is equal to what? Y raised to 1 minus c is what? Is minus 1. So therefore z is what? Therefore z is equal to y equals minus 1. Now after doing that, what do you do? I have to differentiate z in respect of z, differentiate y in respect of what? Y. Okay, now therefore differentiating z in respect of z becomes dz over what? Dx, you understand? You know that, yes, now, because z prime is same thing as dz over what? Dx, and also y prime is same thing as what? Dy over what? Ds, you understand? So that's equal, that's the same thing I did here. So the differentiating z becomes dz over dx. Now is equals to differentiate y in respect of y. So the differentiate becomes what? This move over, that becomes this minus this, the power move back, that becomes minus 1 y raised to power minus 1 minus 1. You know that the differentiation is always in power of minus 1, you understand? Then dy over what? Dx. Okay, so therefore that becomes what? Dz over dx is equal to what? Minus what? Y minus 1 minus 1 is give you minus 2. So that becomes what? So I have, so therefore dz over dx is equals to minus y raised to minus 2 dy over what? Dx. So after doing that, what do you do? Now multiply both equation by what? Multiply both equation by what? By the power of z. So you know that z here is equal to y raised to minus 1 abi. So means that I'll multiply, I'll multiply this my equation, you understand? I'll multiply this my equation by what? Minus 1. What the minus here? My answer for z in terms of y is what? Is minus 1. Y raised to minus 1. So I have to multiply every equation here by what? Minus what? 1. Okay, so that becomes, now multiply everything here by minus 1 becomes here become minus this, here become minus this, here become minus x. You understand? So here become minus what? So here becomes minus y raised to power minus 2 divided by dx. So therefore here becomes what? Also minus y raised to minus 1 over x. So here becomes what? Minus x. Okay. Now after doing that, what's next? I have to compare this equation with what with the with my what differentiation equation. You understand? So I have to, after multiplying this equation by what, after multiplying the equation by what, by the power of y in terms of z, which is minus 1. Now this was my answer, right? So means that after doing that, I have to compare my answer with what with my differential answer. You understand? So if you check this now, if you check this everything here is equal to z over ds, and also everything here is equal to this. So means that if you check in this equation, I have this, which is same thing as this. So means that, and this is equal to z over ds. So that becomes dz over ds. I replace this as z. I replace the whole of this as dz over ds. Okay, check it here. It's same thing as this. So that becomes dz over ds. Now, okay, here I have what? I have y raised to minus 1. So if you check here, z is equal to y raised to minus 1, abi. So I attach this. That becomes 1 over s. This becomes what? Z. Now is equals to minus s. Okay. Now after doing that, what do you do? I do what? After doing that, that becomes what? Dz over the s minus 1 over xz is equals to minus s. Now I have to integrate this. Now where p is what? 1 over x in terms of z, and q is what? X. You understand? So therefore that becomes p is equal to minus 1 over x. So therefore integrate p is equal to what? Minus in x. You understand? And you know that if simply means what? Integrating factor. I know that integrating factor is equal to what? E exponent raised to power integral of p. So that becomes e raised to power minus. I know that integral of p is what? Is minus in x. You understand? So that becomes what? If this exponent cancel out in, so that becomes x, the power will go up. That will become x raised to power minus 1. So which is equal to, I know the x raised to power minus 1 is the same thing as 1 over x. Now again, where q is what? Is minus s. Okay, now putting the values in this word, putting all the values in this equation, you understand, in terms of z. So that becomes, I have z dot if, where if is the integrating factor, is equals to integral q dot if. You understand? So that becomes, that becomes z bracket. What's my if? My if is the integrating factor, and my integrating factor is what? Is 1 over x equals to what? Integral of what? What's my q? My q is what? Is minus x. Now bracket integrating factor is what? Is same thing as what? 1 over x. Okay. So therefore that becomes what? So therefore that becomes z bracket 1 over x. You know that x cancel out s remains only minus 1. So therefore that equals what? Integral of what? Minus what? 1. Now what's next? That becomes z bracket 1 over x is equal to so I have to take this minus at the back of the integral. So that becomes minus integral of 1. So z bracket 1 over x is equal to minus. Now integrate 1 is same thing as what? Same thing as x. You understand? In respect of what? X, because q terms is in x, and because q terms is in what? S, and also p times is also in what? In x. So it means that I'm integrating this one in respect to what? X, which is that q, and q times is in x. You understand? So if I was to integrate it, that become x plus c, where c is a constant. So therefore you can still leave your answer like this, or by multiply both sides by what? X. You understand? Now if you check this, multiply both sides by x, it becomes like, if I should multiply both sides by x here, so here becomes z bracket 1 over x times x is equals to what? Minus x times x plus c times x. You understand? So that becomes, here remains z. If this cancel out, here it remains z is equals to what? Minus x times x is minus x squared. Okay, plus 6 times x is what? Is cx. You understand? So and also this is my answer, but this is not my final answer. Now record that what was my z. Record that z is y raised to minus 1. Here. Record that z is equals to y raised to minus 1. Okay. So since z is equals to y Since z is equals to what? Y raised to minus 1. So I have to attach it here. So I have y raised to minus 1 is equal to minus x squared plus cx. You know, so I know that y raised to minus 1 is the same thing as what? 1 over y. So it's equals to what? Minus x squared plus cs. So what do you do? I have to multiply this. So 1 times 1 is the same thing as 1 is equal to y multiply the whole of this. Y this multiply this equal to this multiply this. You understand? So y multiply the whole of it, that becomes minus x squared plus cs. So therefore now divide all through by coefficient of y. Now the coefficient of y here is what? Is minus x squared plus cs. So that becomes y is equals to what? 1 over minus x squared plus cs. Very very simple. Very very simple. Please guys, if you find this video interesting and helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.